So I have a lot to cover in this video pertaining to prismatic evolutions. I first want to talk about a product that has just released at Costco. Then I want to talk about a product that is going to be released here very soon. It's a brand new prismatic product. And then I want to just talk about the near future, what the market looks like for prismatic evolutions, because we have been getting all of these reprints, all of these sort of new products, new supply released in a very short period of time. I want to talk about that at the end. But first, let's just talk about this new product. So I only knew that this product just released recently because, I check Facebook Marketplace every single day without a fail. And in the past few days, I've noticed this product. People were listing this, mini tin, I guess box with, every single mini tin. It's one of each artwork. It's pretty cool. But obviously the box is pretty big. Personally, I'm not going to buy any of them, but I've been seeing them locally around me for about $150. And if you do the price per pack on that, because there's 8 mini tins and there's 2 packs per tin, you're getting 16 packs for $150. You're paying under $10 per pack, which at this point you'll see here loose packs are going for about $9. That's not too bad. And mini tins, they do hold a premium, especially some of the more popular ones like the Umbreon one, but they aren't as liquid. So I'm not a big fan of mini tins. I personally don't have any myself. Like I said, I don't really plan on buying these, but if you can get them for a very good price and it is under the loose pack price or basically at the loose pack price, you can't really lose. But these products, they're bulkier. You need the space. It's sort of the same situation I talk about with, the Blooming Waters collection box or the Lucario Tyranitar box from Prismatic. If you have the space to do it and you're getting them for a, especially cheaper than loose pack, price, then it's fine. But they're just not the most liquid things. You're literally better off selling loose packs. They'll probably sell faster than these mini tins. But if the price makes sense, then obviously anything. It's a good buy. But personally, not my favorite product. Mini tins, they're just, in my opinion, not that great, but they look cool. So this just recently released, so we are going to be getting a large amount of supply seemingly for these prismatic evolutions, mini tins, meaning that we're going to get more supply, which probably means that we're going to probably see card prices not really move upwards. If anything, they're probably going to continue to move downwards or just stay the same how they are. But this product just recently released. Now, just to show you guys the effects that this has already had, here we have the Umbreon, which is like the most expensive mini tin from Prismatic Evolutions, and you can see in the past few days prices have gone down pretty significantly for this specific mini tin. Now displays is the same amount of tins as the Costco product, but it's about, like I said, I can find them for around 150, so it's about $50 more than the Costco product. Now we have seen sealed displays, specifically booster bundle displays, have a pretty big premium. I don't know if it's ever going to be the same for mini tins, but displays are going for a bit more than the Costco product, which could possibly mean that the Costco product maybe is a pretty good buy at that price point. Like I said, if you do the math, it's basically loose pack price. But the mini tins, you can see the displays, gone down a little bit, like $10 in the past, like I guess, week. But mini tins displays are around $200, so it's a little bit more expensive than the Costco product. Now, moving on from that product that's just released, this product is going to be released here very soon. This is, I believe, the last prismatic product that is going to be released. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the last one. You can see here the release date is September 26th, though if you're watching this as the video comes out, it's 10 days later. So this is going to be, like I said, I believe, to be the last prismatic new product to come out. It's a figure collection. Now, figure collections can do pretty good. We've seen, for example, like the Arceus V one, if you guys remember that, from like Sword and Shield. They can do very good depending on like the promos and the figure. I guess figure here looks okay. It's like whatever. But yeah, this is going to be the new product that's going to come out. It's going to have 11 packs. So this is going to be another, I guess, big supply of prismatic packs added to the market, and this is going to release in about 10 days, which if you think about it, we're getting mini tins. We're going to get this figure collection. There's going to be a lot of packs coming out onto the market because of all these products. We're getting so much prismatic, and I've said this so many times, but this is a time to take advantage of all this product we've been getting. So looking at these products that have just been released, like the uh, mini tins and what is coming up soon in 10 days, the figure collection. Here's what's going to happen to at least in the next, I say, a few months. Like I said, towards like the end of the year. I believe with all this product we're getting, especially for the next month or so, we're going to see no movement in singles. Singles, they're going to probably stay exactly where they are or dip a bit. Because think about it, mini tins, inferior, the new box coming out, all in a span of a couple of weeks, the singles aren't going to go up. I think it's going to take a bit longer for these to go up. If they go up, I'd guess they'd probably go up around maybe Christmas time or maybe in December, somewhere around there. But I don't see singles going up anytime, like at least in the next month or so. I just It's not going to happen because we have so much supply coming out. So I think the singles and where you see all these prices, I think if anything they'll probably drop a little bit more. But it seems like especially the Umbreon, it seems like a lot of these have hit somewhat of a floor price. But we'll see with all this product coming out, if prices maybe drop a little bit more. One thing that will definitely be affected is going to be loose pack prices. I mean, we already seen this, just in the past few weeks from also just a lot of the other recent reprints we've been getting. Pack prices are going to be the most affected by the mini tins and even the figure collection box. I don't know how much that would come out as how much of a premium seal that has, but all these other products that aren't like ETBs, they're going to affect the loose pack price a lot more. So you can already see that they're $9 because just a couple weeks ago they were $10. So it's gone down quite a bit. So I truly believe these will also maybe be affected a little bit more, but I don't know how much cheaper it's going to get from $9. But I don't expect loose prices to really go up anytime soon because we've been getting all of these other products. Now, moving on to what I see happening to other products in the near future. You know, People don't understand this, but just because we get mini tins, just because we get this new collection box, it doesn't mean that these other products are going to be affected. For example, a big one, regular ETBs, right? Regular ETBs are going to be completely, in my opinion, really unaffected by all of this product. It is not the same. ETBs, it's a very collectible product, especially for a specialty set, and therefore these mini tins, these loose packs, they're going to be affected, but these sealed ETBs, they're not really going to be affected that much at all. Right now you can see lowest listed is 110. If you actually look, these they fluctuate between 110 and 115. So yeah, I don't really think even after these mini tins drop, and people just release them onto the market, and when this figure collection comes out, I don't believe these prices are really going to drop much at all. So this is just one example of a product I think is going to be pretty unaffected. Booster bundles may be affected a little bit. These recently just got reprinted with the Costco bundle that just came out a few weeks ago or a month ago at this point. These are starting to go back up a little bit now. You can see a huge increase in sales volume as they've dropped like $10. These are back to basically $60 if you actually look here on past some of these lower sellers. They're about $60 already. So they're already starting to move up because of the high sales volume. But booster bundles, it's hard. Even this I don't think will be affected that much. But since this is just packs, it's possible maybe it'll be affected a little bit. But there's such a high amount of sales that possibly it might be unaffected because booster bundles are pretty collectible at this point, and we have a lot of evidence of that. But these ones will probably be, if anything, more affected than the ETB. Now, moving to the PC ETB, these ones are going to remain, out of all these that I just showed you, either the regular ETB and the booster bundle, this is going to remain the most unaffected because the PC ETB, the exclusivity, and obviously it's at this point, the packs don't really matter for the PC ETB. It's really just the sealed product. The ETB is still not scarce enough for, maybe, like I said, it's a possibility maybe it gets affected a tiny bit. But at this point, the PCTB is the pack price is just totally detached. So the PCTB definitely, in my opinion, it's not going to move at all. But I'd say out of all the three sealed products I showed you guys, the ETB, booster bundle, and the PCTB, booster bundle is probably the most likely to be effective, if anything, then the ETB, then the PCTB. But in general, a lot of these other products that get released that are not getting that are getting reprinted, they're not going to affect a lot of these other products that are not getting reprinted. If I said that right, but I think you guys understand. Just because we're getting these reprints doesn't mean all these other products are going to be affected. If those ones are not getting reprinted, the only things that are really going to be affected is singles and loose booster packs for the most part. So that's all I want to talk about. where I see, Prismatic Evolutions going, I see, singles, loose packs possibly staying the same, going down, taking a little bit longer to go up. But all these other products, regular ETBs, booster bundles, and PC ETBs, are pretty much going to remain, in my opinion, very unaffected. And I think they're going to continue to move up as long as they don't get reprinted. So that's all I want to talk about Prismatic Evolutions. Just want to show you guys what's just recently happened with the Costco drop, a new product that is going to come out here very soon, and just where I see Prismatic Evolutions going in the near future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.